Hello. Hello, a bear. Hello, a cat. I got all the animals in the chat over here. And a girl. Hi. Hello, hello, hello. What's all this? 'Tis a zoo. Always. I hope the Claire Obscure? I've read the title so often, and yet I've now still. Is it Claire Obscure? That feels weird. Something Expedition 33. You'd think by now I know the title, considering how much my friends talk about it. A cat. A kitty. We'll go with yes. And it was great. Good to know. Good to know. Yeah. I wanna know what my friends are into. But yeah. Welcome to the finale of the weird painting games that are somewhat Monty Python-esque. Warning, I guess, for the main title screen, very zoomed in face with blinking eyes. If you were wondering what that strange noise was. So yeah. Didn't wanna, like, jump scare everyone with whatever the fuck this is. Was wondering, yeah, I could imagine. Could have been a jump scare, yeah, I was like, I'm not gonna... I'm not gonna immediately toss everyone a weird blinking guy. But yeah, that's what that noise is. Please, once again, please let me know about sound and all that jazz. There is a setting for you and the dialogue box pop-up have beef, which I don't know what that means. I'll turn it on for now, I guess. I still don't know what that means. But yeah, Death of the Reprobate. Let's... Morning, nerds. Beef is meat from a cow. Hope that helps. I don't think it does. Who is ready to be sentenced to a cruel and painful death? Me, please. Turn room of Malcolm the Shit, interim leader of the North. Well. What do we have here then? What's all this then? This one hasn't paid his taxes for 6 weeks. What have you got to say for yourself, tax cheat? I ain't got no money, so I ain't got no job, so... A little bit loud? I thought so. So let me just turn it in a switch. Enough! Off with his head, 12 years in the dungeon, banish him, and give him a week in the stocks. I don't fucking know. Banish him. Yes, sir. Splendid verdict, Your Grace. Name your crime. You did a poop in the street. That's not a crime. But I stepped on it and it was stinky. Yuck. Have him hung, drawn, and quartered. Flay him and leave him out for the ravens. Have the town crier imply he's a pedophile, or eviscerate him. Don't do a poop in the streets, y'all. The wrong person might step in it, and before you know, you get eviscerated. It's not a crime, but you can get eviscerated for it. You came at a great time. Don't poop in the streets. That's the lesson we learned from this. Eviscerate him? You got it. Great judgment, my lord. You will think twice before pooping in unsanctioned location again. Don't tell me. Sheep bothering. Sheep bothering. Coddle his giblets. Giblets? Souse him in herring piss. Flatten his siblings with a mallet. Inject tallow in his pituitary gland. I don't even know what these means, other than flatten his siblings with a mallet, which is by far the worst one. Because his siblings got nothing to do with it. Chris, please explain your English ways. What do these things mean? Piss? Sure, piss. Souse him in herring piss. Can do. That pervert had it coming. Souse means cover. Nice. Fair and balanced ruling, sire. Shut up, Lenny. What has this camp been up to? This one isn't a prisoner. He's a messenger from the Low Countries. With an urgent message from your father. He isn't a prisoner. Why did you bring him in on the bad boy's barrow? New OC challenge. Who of your OCs goes in the bad boy's barrow? What crime did they commit? What crime did your OC commit to be put in the bad boy's barrow? He has traveled a long way. He seemed a little weary. Fair enough. Theo, Mel. Crime being himself, all. Encase his flaccid genitalia in malachite, then show him a picture of a tit. Falsely attribute false sweats of pornographic tapestry to his otherwise illustrious pseudonym. Drill a hole the size of a walnut in the back of his skull, then whisper sad poems into the void. Or remind him of the joys of his youth. How do you even come up with all of these? Any preferences? He didn't commit a crime, he just came here as a messenger, by the way. Not the nostalgia, anything than that. Picture of it. You love birds. Okay. Let's encase his flaccid genitalia in malachite and show him a picture of a bird. Don't you want to hear his message first? Yes, I suppose that would be wise. What news do you bring from my father, my boy? Immortal John is dying. Oh, that's the guy we were in the first game, which we played second. And who we were working for in the second game, which we played first. He requests your presence at his side, my lord. Papa's dying. What lovely news! Did you hear that, Lenny? Papa's dying. Lovely news. I request my presence at his side. Finally bequeath me his estate and title, no doubt. Perfect. Let us depart without further delay. Greetings, Papa. Sorry to hear about the whole impending death thing. Was there something you wanted to bequeath? I mean, say it to me. I ain't bequeathing you shit, boy. Your short time as interim leader, you have already spent 5 fortunes on debaucherous parties. You have sold the majority of our publicly owned infrastructure to your old school chums. And you have sentenced hundreds of innocent people to increasingly bizarre and elaborate forms of torture. Just yesterday, you sentenced my royal messenger to rock cock. You are a bully, a tyrant, and fundamentally, irredeemably, oh shit. Yes, well, I did do those things. But I would refute the suggestion that the situation is irredeemable. A leopard cannot change its spots. Hypocrisy. Don't forget, father, you too were a tyrant for a time. You had your people bathe you in almond milk. You had them fan you with palm leaves while feeding you seedless grapes. And you ordered the bloodthirsty female soldier to murder them all for throwing you a supposedly substandard birthday party. Yes, well, I did do those things. My bad, yes. If you can change, so can I. Okay, I will give you one chance to redeem yourself. Prove to me that you have the capacity for good in your heart. How can I prove it to you? Perform 7 good deeds before sundown, and I will reconsider my decision. And how should I? The Lord will guide you. Now piss off, I'm sleepy. Okie dokie. Wait. Can't go out there dressed like that. This is a small town. Townspeople would happily slit your throat for just one of the gaudy baubles on that codpiece. Better get changed into something a little less conspicuous. Where can I change? Much better. Now you can piss off. Gladly. And remember, the Lord will guide you. I don't know what I expected from the Lord will guide you, but Yeah, this seems correct. Thank you, Lord. Okay, 7 good deeds by sundown. That can't be too difficult. To-do list update. Perform 7 good deeds. The Lord will guide you. Care for your locals, shooting a bunch of rocks in the water. Hello, hello, hello. What are you guys up to? You're shooting a bunch of rocks into the water. Are you shooting a bunch of rocks into the water? This is a small town, far from the gaze of the ruling elites in the big city. Many people come here for a quiet life. Others come to escape their past. We came here to be free of the laws that govern the rest of this land. And we choose to exercise this freedom by shooting a bunch of rocks into the water. Stream dead! Swiss. Stream back? Everyone good? God damn it, Twith. Clearly, we need to go into the hut, but there is plenty. Obvious. Choose to exercise this freedom by shooting a bunch of rocks into the water. I don't think there are any laws in the rest of the land that would prohibit you from shooting a bunch of rocks into the water. It's just a bit odd. Maybe not actual laws, but social laws that dictate whether what is or is not considered odd, as you say. We came here to escape such judgment. All we ask is to be able to shoot a bunch of rocks into the water in peace. Okay, fair enough. What will you do when you run out of rocks? We'll never run out of rocks. The Lord has supplied with an infinite number of rocks. We've been shooting rocks into the water for 12 days straight now. And our supply is yet to dwindle even a jot. How is that possible? How is anything possible? God's will. Okie dokie, bye. A couple of so-called pipers playing a suspiciously sackbut melodica-y version of Michael Couret's Chacon. Chacon? Excellent. Once again, my vocalizations are definitely on point, and nobody should think about it twice. A couple of dapper little fisher boys bonding over a shared love of fish murder. You're engrossed in nature's majesty at the moment. I think I'll leave them to it. Pitch perfect, I know, right? All the burbups. Good lad. Okay. A glum-looking fishman with a basket full of fish. The Lord? It's our Lord God Almighty being uncharacteristically literal with his messaging. Hello? Please just pretend I'm not here. Hello. I am Horatio. We'll think about it multiple times. Please don't. Your vocalizations are the best. Hello, Horatio. Hello. Got anything good? Just the syphilis. Poor Horatio. Why is that strange man holding a big red arrow above your head? I have no idea what you're talking about. Please just pretend I'm not here. Okay. There's something I can help you with. Yes. Horatio is in need of assistance. Told my children I caught all the fish in this basket. They looked at me with pride in their eyes for the first time in their lives and asked me to show them how. But I have no idea how to catch a dang fish. I purchased these from a suspicious crone in the dark alley with money I pilfered from a passed out drunk. Yikes. These kids already hate me. I don't need them knowing I'm a thief as well as a failure. Please help us catch a fish. Sure, I can do that. Let's talk about fishing. Sure. What are you using as bait? Small purple... purple? A small purpose-whittled wooden vagina effigy. Okay. I don't think fish eat wood. No, but surely they love vaginas. Let me see if I can find something more appropriate. Have you asked this man to stop lobbing rocks into the water? I think they are frightening the fish away. I tried, but I think they're communists or something. Couldn't understand the word they were saying. I'll see what I can do. I think we need some more preparations before we start fishing. Happy hooking, Horatio. Come back soon. Okay. Looks like some kind of bird or something. Some kind of bird or something. Yeah, fair enough. Shoo. Looks like the door to some sort of barn. Absolutely no reason to believe there might be nude men doing rude things in there. Well, now that you've said it. It's locked. Fruit and or vegetables. Get your fruit and or vegetables. Fruit and or vegetables. Get your fruit and or vegetables. A bearded salesman holding some remarkably calm-looking geese. Hello. Who are you? I'm Dante de la Pants, the local fruit and or veg hawker. You know, your classic fruit and or veg hawker. I buy the fruits and or veg from the fruit and or veg farmers, then I sell them to the people who want fruit and or veg. And then the people who want fruit and or veg purchase their fruit and or veg directly from the fruit and or veg farmers. Did the creator of these games get drunk or something? I think so. Farming fruits and or veg is a full-time job. The fruit and or veg farmers are great at farming fruits and or veg, but they don't know how to shout loudly about their respective attributes or wave them around in the air like I do. They also can't haggle like I can, so I buy the fruits and or veg from the fruit and or veg farmers at market value, then use my skills as a hawker to sell them on at a higher price. So your job is to falsely inflate the value of fruits and or veg. Now, that's an intentionally offensive oversimplification of my role in the process, and I don't appreciate it one bit. Sorry. Oh boy. Can I have some fruit and or vegetables? Absolutely not. What if I ask you nicely? And I will decline you nicely. How have you got those geese to stay so still? Maybe they are sleeping. Maybe they are sleeping? Or they are asleep. Maybe they are sleeping. Goodbye. Goodbye. What an enlightening conversation. Yeah, the drunk. Okay. He looks like he's having a rough one. I just spit at him. I don't want his fusty microbes seeping into my fingerprint. Can I slap you, by the way? Okay. Good. Hey, he now has... he has a little handprint. Surprisingly, wide selection for such a small town. Should probably ask first. Stall owner and sons. Quit gulping at my wife. Sorry. Keep those lips to yourself, mister. Sorry. Keep your grubby paws off my family. Yes, sir. Okay. Right. Fruit and or vegetables. I wonder how he got up there, and why he has no clothes on, and who his personal trainer is. So many questions. Hey in there, buddy. Let's wonder what the music is. A ragtag band of buskers playing ballet 260 268 I think it's 268 from Michael Pretorius dances from Terpsichore. Terpsichore. Yeah. Oh, we can go inside there. A sprightly young musician improvising around a Makam Nawa Athar scale on an instrument I've never seen before. Twang, twang, twang. Twang. That's a different melody right there. Twang, twang, twang. Twang, twang, twang. Twang, twang, twang. Bravo. He looks very calm. Looks like some kind of bird or something. Shoo! Not going to bash the poor guy while he's got his eyes closed. They could do with learning a few new moves. Whoop, 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 whoop. It's a lovely idea, but I generally prefer not to violently attack women and or children for no good reason. Oh, there was a kitty in there. Hey, go back. Splendid. Much as I enjoyed the taste of varnished wood, I don't think now is the time for liking the furniture. A cute little wriggly orange caterpillar with fluffy spikes and black eyes. Yuck, no. Take it. Okay, I guess we have a bug now. Twang, 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 twang. Also, let's do our vocalization for I forgot. Doody doody doo. Doo doo. That was also a different melody. Doody doody doo. Doo doo doo. Do 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 doody doody doo. Do do do. Doody 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 doo. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Kiro. Just play alone in the dark. You know you want to. Bravo. Doody doody doo. Halt. What do you want? Who are you? We are the protectors of the forest. Why does that guy... What? Is that the guy shitting? We protect the forest for vagrants and... For vagrants and ne'er-do-wells? Don't you mean from vagrants and ne'er-do-wells? No, for vagrants and ne'er-do-wells. Okay. Should have expected it. We are protecting it from killjoys and narcs like you. Since the dawn of time, the forest has been a sacred place. Just scratching their coccyx on the fence post. A place where mucky little men go about their dirty, dirty business. And by God, we want to keep it that way. Not a narc, I promise. That's what a narc would say. I pass through your blockade, please. Of course, as soon as you tell us the password. I don't need the password? Yes, actually you do. Oh no, the password. You may not pass. How does one go about acquiring the password? The only way to acquire the password is to be told the password by someone who already knows the password. We will not tell you the password. Who else knows the password? Start with the carpenter. He's a regular at the tavern, but he lives in the house behind the fruit and our vegetable stall at the far end of town. Stick the password up your arse, I'm out of here. Wow, that was completely uncalled for. You hurt my feelings right there. You hurt Willibut's feelings right there. I only asked you for the password. It's our job to ask you for the password. We simply did our job here, my man. And you have chosen to verbally abuse this for it. What the fuck? What world do you think that's okay? Sorry. I don't wish to pass through your lovely arbitrary blockade at the moment. Thanks, have a nice day. Not a problem at all. Okay, bye. Goodbye. Okay. Tavern. This doesn't look like a tavern. But there's guys. Steam, we have a sale. Look at all the games. Baldur's Gate with 20% off. Farming Simulator 50% off. Black Myth Wukong 20% off. Hogwarts Legacy you can have for £12. Hell yeah. A pair of precariously perched lute players playing Monsieur Lulé, his choice by Thomas Ford. Dum dum diddle dum diddle dum diddle strum dum dum diddle dum diddle strum strum strum. Bravo. Friendly loom operator, eager to do some looming. Hello. Who are you? I'm Dan Van Dan, the local cloth maker. I make cloths and clothes and all sorts of other cool stuff too. It's my passion and my profession. And mainly my passion, as people rarely actually pay. How is business? Bad! Oh no, sorry to hear that. No, that's a good thing. I'm an artist. We require a financial jeopardy to motivate us. We need to live in squalor to allow us to believe it is worth striving for something better. Second we become successful, we will lose our drive. We will see that money cannot save us from our terrors at night, and we will become emotionally and creatively numb. That's bleak. If your life ain't bleak, then your clothes ain't chic. Looks at chat. Who just felt attacked right now? Can you weave something for me? Sure, what do you need? I don't know. Do you want a carpet? Nope. How about a nice flat piece of cloth? Oh really? An intricate tapestry? No, I'm good. Well, that's pretty much all I can make on this thing. Come back if you think of something specific that you need. Goodbye. Chad looks back. Travel safely, my friend. Some kind of bird or something. I don't know, world. I refuse to even cast my eyes upon such low-born scum. Wish not to fraternize with a lowly wheel boy. Yep, creepy lizard man, okay. Creepy looking mustachioed aristocrat posing for a portrait. Hello. Mustache. Who are you? Mustache. How's business? What stench? Are you feeling okay? Much stash. Bloodline is strong in this family. Portrait painter, painting a portrait. Hello. What? Who are you? I'm Patrick Winterly the Younger, the local portrait painter. I paint boring portraits of tiresome men in exchange for vast sums of money. Jackpot. How's business? Great. Congratulations. No, that's a bad thing. Used to be a proper artist. I was no Michelangelo, but I had passion, drive, integrity. I believe I could one day have created something of real value. But the minute I find some creative success, I was inundated with incredibly lucrative job offers from incredibly boring men. The job sucked, but the money was so good I couldn't turn them down. Of course, as soon as I got a sniff of wealth, I became greedy for more. I've studied the depths of sadness in the faces of thousands of wealthy men, yet still I believe it will be different for me. Still I believe more money might make me happy. I must believe it, for the other option is to admit that I have dedicated my life to smearing colors around a canvas for naught. Why don't you just go back to making proper art? I have acquired a taste for oysters, and now I wonder what do sturgeon eggs taste like? Can you paint something for me? kind of in the middle of something at the moment. Also, I don't take unsolicited commissions. Also, I find you unimaginably ugly. Harsh. Here, take this pad and quill and paint your own dang portrait. Thanks. Goodbye. And what is happening? Couple of monkeys and a human lady playing Frédéric Chopin's Minute Waltz in D flat major. Diddle diddle daddle diddle diddle daddle diddle diddle daddle diddle 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 da. If you try to becoming obsessed with a blorma, well, meow meow perhaps. Some boyfriends. Engrossed in the minutiae of a painting. Brushwork is sublime. Are those monkeys discussing art techniques? Yes. A grumpy noblewoman. Hello, you also have an arrow. I didn't know it was possible for a woman with that many pearls to feel sadness. You don't know a lot about women, do you? Almost nothing. Hello. Hello. Who are you? Isabella Margot Dandelion. The runt of the Margot Dandelion litter, apparently. Why so glum, chum? Life is like a box of dog shit. You never know what you're gonna get. Except you do know that whatever it is, it will be some form of dog shit. What about birdsong? What about warm gooey fudge cake with poached plums and fresh cream? What about love? What about a cool breeze on a hot summer's day? I mean, fudge cake does sound great. And which tempts me to rip my garters and burst the clasps of my corset. Doberman droppings. What about birdsong? You mean the cawing of the crows that awaken me before the sun has bothered to rise each day? Shit. What about love? You mean the love that has fallen to all those I cherish while remaining a distant dream for me? Terror turds. What about a cool breeze on a hot summer day? And yes, the kind of carrier that the airborne elegance that calls my eyes and nose to itch and ooze. Poodle poot. Oh, shut up, leave her to suffer, let's go get cake. Are you the owner of this fine establishment? No, the dubious honor would fall to my sister, Lady Philippa Jane, the beloved firstborn. Something I can help you with. Yes, actually, I'm lonely and jealous. My daft poncy sister has a daft poncy husband. Nothing seems to make them happier than staring at that gaudy painting together. You look resplendent, my darling. They've really captured your brushstrokes. I look so flipping resplendent I can barely bear it. They've turned me into a princess. They are made for each other. Bummer. My batshit crazy sister has a batshit crazy husband. She had a tiny painting of his cheeky little butt commissioned. And they laugh and laugh at it all day long. You can see his butt crack. I'm just, you Your sisters are amazing, yeah. Both couples are couple goals, I think. You can see my butt's crack. You can see his butt crack. Butt crack. Never seen two lunatics more well suited. Disgusting. I have no painting and no husband. I painted a picture for you, Mama. Oh no, honey, the adults are talking. But Mama, I have invented pointillism 500 years before anyone else will even consider it. You didn't invent shitty finger paintings, honey. And it's not the dang paintings I care about anyway. I want a husband. Okie dokie, one husband coming right up. What kind of husband are you looking for? Not fussy, really. Just someone who's ready to get married. I mean, someone who's been around a bit. Seen the world. And is now ready to settle down. No, I mean someone who's ready to get married now. His clothes must match mine, red, white, and green with a single inappropriate brown sleeve. He should already have an engagement ring on his finger and a circlet on his head. He needs a posy of forget-me-nots to give me that will match the ones already worn in his hair. And the honeymoon should already be paid for. That's really specific. Perhaps you need to capture a net wider? I'm not casting a net like some common hussy. I'm firing up Cupid's arrow. If you don't want to help me guide it, I will trust in fate to do the job. Okay, geez, I'll try my best. Where will you find such a husband? In the forest. His name is Jasper. Goodbye. Are you sure they were your sister? Are you sure we were fished out of a well as a baby? Prefer the butt sister. Is it the guy thing or shit? Well, I don't know. Smug little noble bloke pointing at a painting of his smug little noble wife. Hello. Yes, yes? Who are you? Never mind who I am I. How about who is the beautiful woman in this incredible painting? Okay, who is the beautiful woman in this incredible painting? It's my bloody wife. Can you believe it? I may just be the luckiest man on this earth. Why are you pointing at that painting? Look at it! It is the most marvelous painting of the most fabulous woman alive. What else should I be pointing at? What's with the full suit of armor? It's called fashion, darling. Have you never heard of haute couture? Nope. Well, that explains a lot. Merrimer, old bean. Well, what? They're annoying, but I'm glad they... smug little noble wench pointing at a painting of her own smug little face. Hello. Yes. Who are you? I'm Lady Philippa Jane Margot Dandelion, the beloved firstborn of the Margot Dandelion family, the fabulous subject of this rather fantastic painting. Are you the owner of this fine establishment? As sure as heck am. What's with all the monkeys? We get monkeys to do most of our paintings these days. They are incredibly cheap and they will paint whatever you tell them to. As the quality of their output. Sufficient. Where's the patrons gallery? We don't have a patrons gallery. We've recently moved to a subscription-based model. How do your old patrons feel about that? I suspect they will be initially supportive, as they are by nature as supportive people. Woo, whoop, we love you, you guys are the best. Shut up, Lake Kubilius. You let Lake Kubilius in here. Shoo. But in time, as the quality of our output inevitably deteriorates, and the creative subcultures that drive innovation in the medium as a whole are strangled one by one to a slow and painful death, they will probably look back with resentment and anger. Number one now. Right. What is this man doing in my home? I was just— get out of my home or will horsewhip a hole in your honker. Whoa, can I please? I will give you 5 seconds to get out of my home, or that honker is getting a horsewhipping. 5, 4. Matronly lute is playing a traditional Italian saltarella from her curious perch upon the doll's house. Get out. Okay, jeez. Okay. That's okay. Right. Okay. Candle gets through there. Hello, Horatio. Let's talk about fishing. Oh, no. Okay, new bait. Can you please stop shooting rocks into the water now? Absolutely not. We left our lives in the city to come here. Quit our jobs, sold our homes, abandoned our families. All for the freedom to shoot a bunch of rocks into the water. We have finally found our true calling and will not stop until the day we die. Okay. Kill them. Goose? You need some kind of bird. Flap. Cute Father Sunday picking out a curious rendition of J.S. Bach Prelude from the Well-Tempered Clavier. Strum, dee-dum. Oh. No, the Boyds keep returning. Right. We need to find a husband in the first. We need from there. I can't get inside the thing because the baby is there. Right. Yeah, we need the password from the carpenter who's in there, but the baby keeps kicking me out. Okay. I don't think that's helping. Crest says when he plays his guitar. Strum, 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 dee-dum. Right. I mean, it is a relatively new game compared to the others, so... I don't think these portraits are entirely correct, but okay. What if I make a drawing of the baby? Okay, no funny business. What are you trying to do right now? I think I'm trying to get the rock throwers to fuck off. What? Okay. Well, he has changed because the painting changed. Which is interesting. So if I just, okay. Hang on. Hang on. We're hanging on. Can you please replace the background with, rural landscape? Place the subject's head with cabbage. Place the objects with half juicy red apples. I don't know. Let's go see what that did. Because I don't know. Well, I guess they're no longer okay. He's throwing the apples. Apple throwing, not good. Need something softer than apples. I guess a freshly shucked sorrel seasoned oysters. That makes sense. And I'll leave his head a cabbage. For fun. I think the fish still disappear. I feel like oysters is the right answer. Unless it's a pile from pig carcass. Oh, I can do a flip again. I don't know which one it's supposed to be. Like, I get what they're trying to do, but I'm not sure which the answer. What if there's a sad Jesus? Ooh, I'll see. Is there... Well-maintained hedge. No. Go for South Jesus. Oh, the locked cow shed, you're right. One that didn't have. No, it didn't. Oh, they're not in there. No reason to believe there might be new men doing weird things in there. Okay, miss. Hint? Answer? I don't know. I feel like we're doing the right thing, I just don't know what the right answer is. The bad boy barrow? Picture Rosie's in the bad boy barrow. Give them something. Okay. Give them rocks back. Give them something else to throw rocks at. Give them rocks. Throw rocks at Jesus. I'm glad we both have the same thought, Crosman. What if he is a parent? Not Jesus? No. I think they did toss them at the birds when they gave them the warp. Yeah, okay, that's the one. Alright. Let's talk about fishing. Bait seems good. Water seems nice and calm. Let's catch a fish. Wait. Cast your line. Wait. Really? No. Nothing. Cast your line. Wait. Wait. Yay, a fish! A fish! A fish! Thank you, strange man. You have made Horatio very happy. Take this barn door key as a token of my appreciation. Thanks. Will you love me now, my child? Piss off, Dad! One poxy fish doesn't make up for 10 years of neglectful fathering. Oh no, sad face. Oh no. Anyway, well, there is a barn, so established to be locked. So I guess let's go now. Yeah, okay. A dapper young soloist playing Henry Purcell's trumpet tune on a pair of dilapidated clavichords. Pling, pling, plonk, plinky, plinky, plonk, plonk. Bravo! A barefoot shepherdess giving a thorough neck rubbing to a lucky you. Hello, hello. Who are you? I'm just a humble shepherd. I'm here to herd the sheep is all. I don't want any trouble. What makes you think I'm gonna make trouble? Sorry, sir. I didn't mean to judge. You go about your business, I'll go about mine. What are you doing? Petting my favorite sheep. As is my God-given right at the end of a busy day herding. And I'd rather you left me to it if you don't mind me speaking frankly. But if I do mind you speaking frankly, then accept my apologies, sir. I meant no harm by it. You're a season. Wait, no, probably not. Are you aware there's a large sleeping lion in your barn? I am. Aren't you afraid it will maul or maim you? Or gobble up one of your sheep? That's the lion's business. I prefer not to stick my nose into the affairs of others. Unlike some people around here. Okay, I'll leave you to it. Thank you. Couldn't be happier to hear that. Right, let's address whatever the fuck is going on there. Not sure exactly what's going on there, but I have no desire to explore the technicalities in intricate detail. What's wrong, friend? Is this naughty man attacking you? No, he's violently fisting my butt. Oh dear. Would you like me to ask him to stop? No thanks, it's very much consensual. Oh, okay. Then why were you shouting for help? We dream of fucking in the open air. With the sun kissing our paspering skin and the wind singing over our gaping orifices. Crikey. But the townspeople frown upon our cavorting in the nude. We need an item of clothing that will cover my cheeky butt without restricting access to my entryways. Can you find me something that fits that description? Right, gosh, okay. Right, okay. Well, good. Fine. Yes. Yes, sure, I can help you with that. Why wouldn't I? Good. No problem. I'm on it. Yeah. Okay. I don't know what I was thinking. MC became crisp. I mean, to be fair, how else are you supposed to react to that? Only baby sheeps. Just a bunch of sheeps. Pet the sheep. Anyway, right, let's go to the cloth maker to make us some cloth that will cover up a cheeky little butt, but leave space for gaping orifices. Oh, sorry, wrong house. My bad. Yes, hunger, whistling, whatever. Did you expect an orifice adapted underwear finding quest when starting this? Not really. No. I didn't think I'd be going on the screen, but there we are. Hello, sir. Can you weave something for me? What do you need? Can you make me an item of clothing that will hide the wearer's rude bits from view without restricting access to their entryways? What do you mean when you say entryways? The butthole, I guess. So like a dainty little skirt? Yeah, that would be perfect. Sure, I can make you a dainty little skirt. One sec. Thanks. Right, that's more than enough real work for one day. Time to shut up shop and weave some freaky shit. Okay, have fun. I will. Mwahaha. I will. Also me at the end of the workday. Right. Here's a dainty little skirt. Try this. Perfect. Fabulous. Effervescent. Well, think of you, kind sir, as we rim each other's brains out in a warm glow of slowly setting sun. Please don't. Your names will be on our lips, my friend, as we felt each other inside out in the pollen-thick breeze of a secluded glade. Okay, off you pop. I am Goat King. My condolences to Chiefs lobster colors. Oh. God, this game. I didn't expect that. I'll have to admit I didn't expect that. Goat King. Behold my magic flute. Can I... Oh, hail Goat King. Can I help you with something, bro? What does the magic flute do? Magic, bro. What kind of magic does the magic flute do? I don't actually know. I got it second hand and didn't come with instructions. Where did you get the magic flute? I got it from the wizards in the forest, but they refused to give me the spellbook that should have come with. Can I borrow your magic flute? Take it. Thanks. That thing sucks. Got it from the wizards in the forest, but they refused to give me the spellbook that come with. Yep. I was only able to figure out a single spell, and all the spell seemed to be good for was turning small wooden horses into smaller real horses. Well, I have no need to turn small wooden horses into small real horses, so the thing is useless to me. Interesting. Don't even get me started on the dazzlings. The dazzlings? That dang thing went stop glowing. Tried throwing a sheet over it at midnight, but its divine aura repelled it, and I woke up dazzled by the magnificent light of 1,000 tiny suns. Tried to leave it buried in a shallow grave hidden beneath a rock in the depths of the forest, but a supernatural intuition brought it back to me, and blam! There I am, dazzled by the magnificent lights of 1,000 tiny suns again. Even tried to incinerate the thing by concentrating the sun's rays upon it with a magnifying glass. Play it at its own game, you know? But it just absorbed the sun's magnificent light, and dazzled me with 1,001 of the suckers the next time. Bummer. Bummer is right. Can you tell me the spell that turns small wooden horses into small real horses? Believe it or not, that would actually be extremely helpful for me. Slightly lost at a Goat King. Sure, it goes da-do-dee-hee. Da-do-dee-hee. Which note is da? All hail Goat King. Bro, chill. Do, dum, da, di, ta, e. Da, do. Okay. Da, do, di, e. 3, 1, 4, 6. Yeehaw! Alright. A matronly lute is playing a traditional Italian saltarella from her curious perch upon Doll's house. Okay. I was singing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, and now the baby is going, stars are just distant suns, jackass. Yeah, everyone knows what stars are, doofus. I have psoriasis, motherfucker. Eat shit. You're not exactly a Botticelli Madonna yourself, mate. Okay, hello. Oh lord, what now? Who are you? I don't know anymore. I used to be a master carpenter. People told me again and again not to define myself by my work. But there was no other way to define myself as anything more than a failure, so I chose to ignore them. Gosh. Put everything into my woodwork and I neglected myself. And your wife. And my wife. I grew as a carpenter, but not as a man. And these dang kids came along. Golly. Kids couldn't care less if their cribs were finished with meticulous scrollwork patterns, or if the dovetail joints holding together their high chairs were literally perfect. They needed a father. They needed me to change their nappies and to rock them to sleep and to love them, and I didn't know how. None of us knew how, you oaf. Some of us figured it out. Oh, I don't want to start a whole thing here. I actually just meant like, what's your name? Oh right, of course. I am Tarkin Larkin, the local carpenter. Are you okay? Honestly, no. I think I have postnatal depression. He calls it postnatal depression, I call it the lad's a useless twat. Could be both. Ouch. There's something I can help you with. Yes please, these kids won't shut up. Can you make them stop for one flipping second? That's really not my area of expertise. It's easy, I can talk you through it. If it's easy, why don't you just do it yourself? You know that feeling when you are alone in the forest and you stumble upon a bear? You turn to retreat only to discover you are surrounded by bears. The bears are circling you, snarling sunlight glinting occasionally off their immaculate claws. Except it's not bears in the forest, it's life. And you are frozen to the spot, terrified to move in case life notices you. In case life finally chooses to devour you. I have literally no idea what you're talking about. I'm just tired. Okay, fair enough. I'll try my best to help. How can I shut these horrible, ugly babies up? Well, a clue, they are overtired. They can't sleep because they need to sleep so badly. All just too much for me to deal with right now. They just need their swaddling blankets, but numbnuts over here lost them while gambling in the tavern. Didn't lose them, actually. I bet them, and I lost the bet. Either way, the ringleader of those degenerates in the tavern wears our swaddling blankets as a turban now. Oh dear. How can I get to the tavern? It's dirty, stinking first people wouldn't let me through. So many questions. I can deal with this all at once. It may seem like a simple question, but the sheer quantity of things is so overwhelming. Password is I am pro mischief, all caps, no spaces. Thanks. Well, we'll silence that precocious brat in the high chair. No idea. He's an incredibly fussy eater. He rejects everything I give him, and he doesn't have the vocabulary or the patience to tell me why. It's driving me mad. It's really not that difficult. I composed a rhyming mnemonic to help us remember his preferences. Nothing green and nothing blue, nothing that he has to chew. No products with a logo, and also nothing containing cocoa. Okay, I got this. What? Is that okay? I got this. Yeah, you got this. I am pro mischief. No miss, you got it wrong. I am pro mischief, all caps, one word, no spaces. Something about this guy's making me want to bash my own eyeballs out. Hey, can I help you? You look like a little English boy whose daddy owns a county full of beatbox. Rude. Facial with this. You're just giving off such potently unlikable vibes. Your whole demeanor sickens me. Wish to see you suffer. Wish to plant the seeds of insecurities within you that will grow and flourish over long and painful decades. Buddy, are you okay? Do you need a hug? Sorry, it's been a weird day. Freely reborn oak. I'm going to fight a cow. Maybe, I don't know. Looks delicious. Like my beef rare, but that's taking it too far. Keep your mitts off my beef. This lad's ready to rumble. Let's dance. Nah, I'm a skedaddle. Seriously though, not cool. Well, that happens. Cute little shrine with a candle-topped skull. Hey, hey! Stop shitting down my fucking chimney, fatso. Tee. Shoot, get out of here. Blop blop. We'll brush you into a million pieces if you don't stop shitting down my fucking chimney. Please, sir, I implore you, stop shitting down our fucking chimney. The runny slop keeps extinguishing our fire. We are unable to cook our food, to heat our home, to burn our inculpatory financial documents. We cannot live like this. Empty bucket. It's empty. Yeah, lots happening. What if I give the cow some water? I don't need to make that one, no, but what if you give... That's what the trough is for. Ezekiel is the next man to speculatively steal a bunch of random things in the hope they come in handy later, but a massive dirty beef feeder. No. Empty trough. Any food that was once in there has been snapped up by this big hunk of beef. Give him some water. A topless, grape-crowned flute boy giving George Philip Telemann's Fantasy in C major a bloody good go. Tooty pert. Right by the cow's arse. I know, right? And bravo! Hello. I'm a little busy right now. This poor bastard is shitting faster than I can wait. He seems unusually tranquil for someone in the midst of such turmoil. Right, okay. Right, we have the password. May I pass through your blockade, please? The password is I'm pro mischief, all caps, no spaces. Correct. Have fun in the squalid backwaters of our already quite shitty town. Get messy, bad boy. Right. Tavern. Here, you. Collection of grown men betting on the actions of some monkeys. Okay. What's up, lads? What do you want? Who are you? Bill, Dan, Brad, Abe. We are the local degenerates. Of course you are. What are you scams up to? We're gambling. It's great fun. You should give it a go. Looks like some of you are having more fun than others. What are the rules of the game? Super simple. You just have to guess what numbers the monkeys are gonna roll on their dice. If you guess right, you win. And if I guess wrong, I win. Does that mean you win the vast majority of the time? Yes, it's great. Can I borrow your swaddling blankets, please? What swaddling blanket? One's on your head. The turban, thank you very much. And that was actually really insensitive and potentially a bit racist. Sorry. Can I borrow your turban, please? Well, I do hate this thing. Doesn't fit my head at all, and it stinks of baby piss. But on the other hand, you were really insensitive and potentially a bit racist to me. So I'm torn. Pretty please? I'll tell you what. If you can guess what numbers the monkeys will roll next, I will give you my turban. Really? You're going to make me play an arbitrary guessing game before you give it to me? I am. Okay, fine. How am I supposed to guess the result of a random action? Some say there's a system. Like to make a guess now. First dice will be a 3. The second dice will be a 5. First dice will be a 2. The second dice will be a 1. Actually, the first dice will be the number the second guy sets second. The second guy will... And don't forget to add Alan's number to the first dice and Colin's number to the second. And all 1s are 5s and 4s are 2s. Except in the final ones. Oh god. Are you flipping kidding me? Okay. Would those guys even know how the dice are gonna land? Makes no sense. Just go with it. Makes no sense. Just take the dang swing. Missing out on the real. Okay, I'll play along. That's not the answer, but... Lose. Okay. Let's try this again. Oh, I should have asked. Okay. Hang on. Let me skip through. I want to know. Hang on. Who the heck are calling that one? Couple of luck. Carve their names into their pictures in the gallery. Okay, let's go. cheery guitarist and stoic piper improvising around Tillman Sata's Hoboken dance. Okay. Well, first we need to find out who Magnum Opus. Get me out of this conversation, please. Yes, piss, whatever. Okay, hang on. Who... Okay. Let's go to the gallery. Okay. Colin is wearing a red beret and a pink little vest. And Alan is wearing a red hat with a sausage and a pink little sweater. Everyone remember that. How do I get them to say numbers? Take the liquor. Allergic to alcohol. It makes me a belligerent, overbearing twat in the short term. Gives me migraine and nausea in the medium term. Slowly destroys my liver, leading to my painful timely demise in the longest term. You're not allergic to alcohol, though. That's exactly what it's meant to do. And why do you drink it? For fun! You don't look like you're having lots of fun. The night is young. Oh, bruh, who is okay, I now have a cork. And I destroyed an egg. Hello, tiny snake. Suck my butt, chump. Okay. How do I get them to say numbers? You know how to get the numbers? Can you please, tell me? I just need the numbers from these two, and after that I can have Chris write things down for me. Drinkers show numbers in their hands. I don't think that helps. Do you remember what the numbers on the painting were? Let's go look at the painting again. Colin doesn't show his hand. Alan also no number. He does? Let's go do something else first. Is there anything else to explore in here? They carved their names in the gallery, so find the paintings of the drunkards and see their names here. The drunkards are showing numbers with their... Okay. Maybe they do it once we're starting this thing? Okay. Chris. Get your pen and paper ready. The first dice... Okay, first person. First dice will be a 1. Second dice will be a 6. That's person 1. 1 and 6. Person 2 says the first dice will be a 5. And the second dice will be a 6. Got it so far. Actually, the first dice will be the number the second guy sets second. So it's 6, I think. The second dice will be the number the first guy set first. And don't forget to add Alan's number to the first dice. And Colin's number to the second dice. Assuming 7 becomes 1. Etc. And all 3s are 6s. And 4s are 2s, of course. You got all that? Except in the final answer. Okay. What do we get? Nope. Remember when we made a dainty little skirts for the perverts? Yeah, I remember. And then the Goat King arrived. Happier days. All 3s are 6s, and all 2s are 4s? Oh no, I'm not certain. All... Can we hear it again? We cannot. 4s are 2s or 2s are 4s, except in the final one. Yeah, I'm not sure which way around it is. That's the thing. I think it's all 4s or 2s. Two 5s? Let's try 2 5s. No, it's a 1 and a 1. It was the other way around. Okay, let's try again. Another attempt. Chris, empty your slates. Another way. Person 1. The first die, person 1 will be a 6. Second die will be a 6. First die will be a 5 of the second person. The second die will be a 6. But actually, the first die will be the number the first guy said second. So 6. The second die will be the number the second guy said first. So 5. Fingers 1 and 3. Add Alan's number to the first die. 7. And Colin's number to the second die, assuming 7 becomes 1. So we have a 1 and a 2 right now, I think. All 2s are 3s. And all 3s are 2s. So 1... 3? Two? Wait. Colin is a 3. Oh, yes, Colin is a 3 now. Wait, no. Hang on. Okay. We have a 6 and a 6 for the first guy. We have a 5 and a 6 for the second guy. But the first guy said second, so 6. The second guy said first, so 5. So we have a 6 and a 5. Where the first and second die. You add Alan's to the first. And Alan is 1. So we get a 7, which becomes a 1. And then we add Colin's to 3. But all 3s are 2, so it only adds 2, so it becomes 7, so it is a 1. Except in the final answer. Okay. First die will be a 1, second die will be a 1. No. It's 2 and a 2, everyone! Haha, psych. Haha, haha, haha. Looks like those guys were all just there to befuddle you. The results are random. There's no system, except my system. Make people think there was a system. Do they blame the system for the losses instead of the invariable, unfavorable odds? Hahaha. Welcome to Hollywood, bitch. I got you. You didn't get me, I called you out immediately, but you said just go with it. You did, haha, I gotcha. You're the worst, yeah. Give me your fucking swaddling blankets. Mangled. I'd have you mangled flat and posted to Scunthorpe. Well, that certainly wasn't worth it. Kill him, I wish. While we're here, let's go find Jasper. Some kind of bird. A very fancy chamber group playing a chirpy rendition of George Philip Telemann's Trio 3 in G major. Dum diddle diddle dum diddle diddle dum diddle 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 diddle. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you get people to hate math. We're the perverts, at least they were honest. I mean, he was also honest in the fact that he introduced himself as a degenerate and then proceeded to explain his scam to us. And then guilted us into playing it. Hi God. A couple of lads having a barney. Quit complaining, you little crybaby. We all have wounds to tend. I literally wasn't saying a word until you came along. Please leave me alone. You were complaining with your eyes, looking all stoic and serene, trying to make me feel bad. They just do numbers at 9 and 10 PM. Yeah, fair enough. I've been tied to a tree and had arrows shot at me. Excuse me for looking a little bit perturbed. There you go again. Moan, moan, moan. Well, I have problems of my own, buddy. I nicked my tender little inner thigh on a thorn bush while walking a half marathon. I nicked it deep. That's arguably much worse than having a few poxy arrows in you. Really isn't. Is too. Is not. Is too. You guys are both pathetic. Is too. Is not. Is too. Is not. Is too. Never had a makeshift arrow plunged into my abdomen. But it looks pretty dang painful. His elements do admittedly look comparatively less serious than the other guys. Stop! Who are you? We're kind of in the middle of something here, mate. No time for pleasantries. Is this something I can help you with? Yes, we need to resolve this argument once and for all. Please tell this idiot that being tied to a tree and having arrows shot at you is worse than being pricked by a thorn. Please tell this idiot that it is not. It is too. It is not. I mean, objectively, it is. So yeah. Bloody well is not. It's too. It's not. It's too. It's not. Who did this to you? Was the works? I think he was talking to me. It was not. Was too. Was not. Was too. Suffering is relative. We would both be better off tending to your wounds, applying some ointment and a bandage, perhaps, and comparing yourselves to others. We'll let and Jupiter into this game. Who is who in this scenario? Said the man with not a scratch on his body. That was a genuinely very unhelpful thing to say. Yet any sense you would simply admit that being pricked by a thorn is worse than being tied to a tree and having arrow shot. Actually isn't it? It's too, it's not, it's too, it's not. Well, will we see if we pray to God this time. You're next, boy. I will skin you alive in the tree. Beasts will feast off your innards. Then you will rue the day you said you took a bite of my sandwich. Ha 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 ha. Can I have that back now, please? Got a date tonight. No? Fine, I never liked the nipples on that skin anyway. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha. Who allowed us tied to a tree? Right, we have... Okay, well... Okay, can't go there yet. Hey guys, what's cooking? My beloved wife-to-be is experiencing a temporary bout of womanly hysteria. Actually, it appears she has become overwhelmed by the emotion of our big day, and taken momentary leave of her wits. As a consequence, she has taken refuge in the comfort of this puddle until the confusion blows over. At which point we will doubtlessly return to the altar and complete the reading of our nuptials. Isn't that right, darling? Darling? I don't want to marry you. Never want to marry you, and I will never want to. I only ever got as far as donning this stupid dress because my stupid father told me I must. I did not think it possible to disobey him. Quite right. I see now that anything is possible. Oh dear. I may simply lay in a murky puddle if I wish to. And please believe me when I tell you doing so is infinitely preferable to lying with you. Golly. Still hysterical, Clearly. Better give her another minute. Hey, buddy. Let her be in the puddle. I know, right? So who are you? I'm Jasper Vander Durvan. I'm the bloody groom. And this is my wife-to-be, amenable Janet. Please stop calling me that. My name is Ingrid. It's not very amenable of you, Janet. Piss off. Why are you like this? Like what? So kind? So understanding? So handsome? No, I meant like... Never mind. Have you considered finding a slightly more willing bride? Never. What if I told you I know someone who was ready to step in today? Still no. Good luck, I guess. Ciao for now, lovebirds. Where's that six-headed serpent from Epic the Musical? Give him a torch. Wed him to the misery. A neatly camouflaged harp player taking liberties with Claude Godemol's Psalm 42 from Genevieve Psalter. Pluck, pluck, strum, pluck, 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 strum, pluck, pluck, strum, pluck, 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 pluck. Bravo. Landscape painter, painting a landscape. Hello up there, who's that? Are you talking to me from the other world? No, I'm talking to you from behind you. Behind me? Voice from my past? Fascinating. You're not my grandmother's by any chance, are you? Love to confirm some of the details of your strudel recipe. What? No, not a voice from your past. I'm literally, physically standing behind you. Behind me? So to find you, I first must find myself. No, to find me, you first must turn your head. Are you high? Very. Your fingers mean to harm you. You must destroy them while you have the chance. What? Come back! An enthusiastic organist playing a Johann Sebastian Bach prelude and fugue in F major. And bravo! Chairless, white-bearded priest with a dull-skinned, bald head. Okay. Shiny. Dilapidated old bishop in a dusty cassock. Greetings, bishop. How may I be of service, my child? Who are you? I'm Bishop Steam Hoover, the owner of this here church and all that lays within it. What's with the weird etching? I love a good etching, I do. Why is this place so quiet? Religion isn't very fashionable around here at the moment. The dawn of the age of reason and all that. Also, I think we built the church too far up the hill. And there were some incidents. Say no more. God bless you. Goodbye. And may God bless you too, my child. Okay. That's... Help, 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 help. I said glow with a divine luminescence and transcend your physical form to become one with the ether. Not close your eyes and jump. You shall never learn to levitate if you cannot first learn to listen. Jesus Christ, just help the poor boy down already, will you? I will not. For behold, my palms still bear the splinter scars from last time. Ouch. Why? I don't know. Also, I think I might have to split this stream up into 2 streams. I do quite like these meanwhile above you vignettes, yeah. Writer of this was more annoying than usual. He really was. Cause I believe the one we played first, aka the second one, was like 3 hours or something, so I expect this one to be the same. Or maybe even longer. And, well, TMI, my period started today, and it's bad. You know, just in general noises. It's quite something as well, yeah. It's been a little bit more than the others. So, we're gonna leave it here for today. We're gonna save the game. Do save. And we're gonna quit. Back to the eyes. I'll go with them. Yeah. Filling with snacks is in order indeed. Was something I meant to say. I wanted to ask Chris something. What did I want to ask Chris? Pancakes. That's a weird way. Anyway, Chris, expect a question about pancakes. Thank you for violently fisting Newt Man in the barn. You're welcome. Expect pancakes. Exactly. Yeah. As for now, have a good night, everyone. Be kind to yourself. You too. Have a good time. I'd say think of fisting men, but I don't know if that's what you want to think about, so if you want to, it's not a requirement. Have a good sleep all. Good night. I'll go chill in the bad boys barrow. No. Well. Bye.